Hello guys, welcome to weekly outlook here on pound USD. We've got the euro USD, we've got gold, USDCAD, and lastly we've got DXY. Alright, now starting off with pound USD, this week I'm anticipating a continuation to the downside. Last week we've seen something like a head and shoulder pattern formed here on pound USD. If you slide it into the 1 hour time frame, we could actually try to see these areas as the two left shoulders, okay, and the head being here. Now if slide back to the 4 hours time frame, this looks more like a head and shoulder pattern here. If we want to expand this a little bit, we could do that and then put this here. Okay, now this looks more like the neckline, so my anticipation this week would be if price breaks below this area here, create a retest to this region, and we can start getting a move to the downside. Alright, with a volatility this week, we might want to see price come all the way back to 1.21 region. So this is basically what I'm looking out for pound USD sells. The only reason why I'll be looking for buys is if price decides to come back to break above these regions here, they'll look for buy opportunities. Okay, now for euro USD, it's quite similar. We've seen a downtrend and we'll have a like a confluence here with the downward trend line. My anticipation is for price to continue to the downside, or we could get a pullback to this region, probably to touch this trend line one more time, and we can see price continue to the downside. Okay, the only reason I'll be looking for buys or buy setups will be if price comes to break above this region, and then we'll be looking out for buys. That's what I'm looking out for in euro USD. And gold, similarly, we might want to start anticipating some bearish momentum here. We've seen price hold off at 2,880. It didn't break above that region last week, but it also hasn't shown signs of bearish momentum until we see price break below this region here, and maybe retest, and we start to see lower lows and lower highs movement here. Okay, my anticipation is that price might want to come retest 2,790 regions, like 1,000 PC away from the current price right now. But if price breaks above this region, then we'll be looking for buy entries to continue the bullish momentum. That's that for gold. But we also see the upward trend line confluence, so a break of it, a retest of this resistance level. If you slide down to the 1 hour time frame, you see how price had previously rejected this region. So a break of price, a retest, then we'll look for sell opportunities. USDCAD, we've seen price mess around this couple of weeks. We've seen price making new high up the way to 1,004, so 1.47 regions here, and we see price come back all the way to the previous lows, ranging market here at 1.4293, or let's just call it 1.43 region. Now it's quite simple. I want to see price start rejecting this region one more time and continue to the upside. All right, but at the same time, if price breaks below this region, we look for a good retest, then we might see price start selling. But what I'll be looking out for in the 1 hour time frame for confidence to buy, I want to see price come back to this region here. So more or less, we want to see price break above this region, we test it, then we can start looking for buy opportunities to continue to the upside. Okay, so this is more or less what I'll be looking out for here on the USD card. Lastly, DXY has started showing signs of strong dollar, which is a strong bullish momentum. If price can continue to the upside here for the DXY, then definitely we can have a supporting theory to sell pound USD, sell euro USD, and possibly sell gold, and lastly buy USD card. So the only reason I'll start looking for sell opportunities is price start breaking below these regions here, creating more like break this region, retest it, then we might start seeing a different wave here on the DXY. Okay, that's that for our weekly outlook this week. I'll see you guys for the midweek updates, and make sure you back some people this week. Ciao.